Akhil Akkineni is a man of many talents, but he chose cinema, or let's say the medium discovered him. Well trained in cricket, getting his grooming in cinema done abroad, there were a lot of stages. He wasn't sure on what his hobbies and passion was. Now, here he is with a film named after himself, sporting a boyish charm and with all the casual warmth that one may not associate with celebrities. He gets talking on his journey with talking movies with I Dream. Women find Akhil sexy because...
Interesting question. I don't know.
You really don't know?
I have to find myself sexy. First time I'm doing this. It's not coming very spontaneously.
Am I putting you in a spot? Hooked up in a public place?
Hooked up in a public place?
Drunk dialed an ex?
I'm not going to give you anything spicy. I'm the least. I'm going to pass.
You have to give me an answer.
Yeah. I need to be more prepared next time. I need to have better answers. Not at all.
Hello Akhil, congrats on the debut, and there's so much positive buzz around the film. So what's going through your mind right now?
Right now, I was happy until now. Now the tension is taken over completely. So I've been very stressed last couple of days. But it's all in good because I'm just stressed about the film, nothing else. It's not that we're disappointed or something. First film pressures have kicked in.
The film seems to have been, total surprise for the audience with the kind of dance moves or the action sequence that you pulled off. Not really what we expected. So were you really conscious while the shoot was happening?
I think firstly we have to look at the director. Vinay Garu is he's completely an action-oriented director and his films are of that sort. So when I signed the film, I knew what I was getting into, and I tried to maintain what his last films, I didn't want it to drop the action or the dance. I worked extra hard on the dance. Action inclined, I'm generally naturally action inclined, I don't mind. I tend to like action a little more, especially while shooting it also. But dance was something I had to work on a lot. It doesn't come naturally to me. So I had to work on it a lot.
It didn't seem like.
That's because we rehearsed for long hours.
Yeah, in fact, I was talking to Jani Master when you were in Bangkok, and he said you were actually rehearsing while you were there. He was sending you videos.
Yeah, he was sending me videos, and I was just spot rehearsing whatever I could.
Oh my God, that's like a lot of practice. Yeah. So how was the first shot, first day at the sets? What was
first
exciting?
I think the first shot was the fight. We shot the introduction fight. We kicked off the shoot with a fight. I was happy. Vinay Garu did that on purpose because he knew that I'd be most comfortable in a fight first up. So no dialogues, no nothing. We just went into the fight straight away. So it opened me up. It made me comfortable with the unit. First couple of days we didn't do any dialogues. We just went into the fight completely. So it was all smooth actually. He knows how to keep everyone in their comfort zone. That's his talent.
So when was it that you decided that you want to get into acting, since you were very passionate about cricket? So was it peer pressure or some other reason?
Not at all. The thing is, being an actor's son and being in an actor's 3 generation of actors, you subconsciously develop an interest even without knowing. So when I was asked a question saying that what do you want to be, I thought inside, what else will I be? Cricket, sports, this is just a passion, it's a hobby. We still play, I still play, and I genuinely will always enjoy cricket, something I connected to cricket. So I genuinely enjoy it, and acting was something I didn't have to take a decision. It came naturally. It came that, I felt like, that's what I have to do.
So did dad and mom drop by at the sets?
Yeah,
what was their reaction? Are they nervous?
Mom and dad actually were coincidentally in Europe at the same time we were shooting. So when we were shooting in Sevilla, they came and visited us in Spain. So they came and stayed with me for 4 days. But otherwise, generally they tend to stay away from set, give the space. I think that space is required because I'm finding my own path now, and the same with my brother. He's on his own path. We give each other that space, but at the same time, when we come home, we discuss, take advice, everything together.
There's a lot of talk about the family legacy. So, what goes through your mind?
Pressure comes in. That's when the pressure comes in. I mean,
Do you give yourself pep talks every day?
no, I don't give myself pep talk. See, the thing is, first thing is how to break out of it. How you're in a shadow. Right now, my brother, me, we've all will face the same problem. We have to break out of a shadow, which is very large. It's larger than we can imagine. So, to break out of that, make your own path, make your own name, is not easy. And for me, right now, the only thing I think about is one movie at a time is what I'm going to think about, because that is a larger picture. Making my own name, becoming a star on my own is the larger picture. So right now that's too large to think about straight away. So what I'm thinking about is next film to next film. So after this film is done, I'm just going to think about my next film, and hopefully by taking it step by step, I'll be able to carry forward lineage. That's my plan basically.
How did the film title, Akhil happens to be your name too, how did it come along?
In the film, my name is Akil. It's from the beginning, we never thought the title would be Akil. We never imagined. Actually, this film has something to do with the sun. The sun, and it's the story that happens in the middle of the equator line. So it's got a lot of higher, larger than life elements playing. It's not a socio fantasy, but we are playing with the power of the sun, and we needed something to do with that. We wanted people to come into our film as the film it should be expected. We didn't want to sort of give anyone the wrong perception of the film with the posters or something. So that's why the title poster which was released, you can see that there were sun rays and I'm holding something, and that whole picture was to let people know that you're not coming in just for a entertaining action film. You're coming into an action entertainer, but expect a lot more than that. Akhil, the title came in because we were struggling with titles. I mean, a young face, two young faces. We didn't want a title that's over the top or something that is not relatable to the faces on the poster. So Akhil straight away, I mean, because it's my name and we haven't used it before, it hasn't been used before. And the power of Jua. The power of Jua. Jua means the sun. In the African language, it means the sun. So that Akhil, the power of Jua, is basically what we're saying in the story. We're actually really just using elements from the story. The sun is Jua and Akhil is the actor, the lead role in the film. So we didn't want to sort of come up with a title that really is not in relation with the film. So both for us were in relation with the film, and our whole concept of the posters or anything was that come to the film expecting what you see of the videos or the promos or whatever it is. We're not trying to hide anything.
So the creative decisions were taken by you guys.
We worked as a team for everything for this film. Everything, including the title, music, story, every single thing was a collaborative decision by me, Vinay Garu, Sudhakar Reddy Garu, Nitin. We all sat together. We sort of established that ambience in the beginning itself, that we want to work as a team, not just leave it up to one person for everything. We want to work as a team because it is a debut project and we wanted to work as hard as we could. And Vinay Garu, I really have to thank him, because being an experienced director, sometimes egos can come in the way and experience can take over completely. But him being a very, very flexible man, it allowed all of us to come together as a team.
During the audio launch, you said Nitin pushed you to work with Vinay Garu. He was the
He
driving.
didn't push me to work towards Vinay Garu. He pushed me towards working with a safe commercial film, which I was very unclear at the time before I met Vinay Garu. Right after Manam had released, right after my cameo, I was very unsure of what to do for my first film. I was trying to put together something young, put together something I believed in, but the confidence I needed wasn't coming. The confidence and clarity wasn't coming. I was seeing something surface. I was seeing things surface that I believed in, but confidence wasn't radiating out of any of those projects. And when I heard the script, Vinagaru script, Veligonda Srinivas is a script writer. When he narrated the script to me, I saw the same. I saw soul in the script. I really liked it. I connected it to it straight away. And more than the script, I mean, the script was first priority to me, but I needed to see confidence in the director. And when I met Vinagaru, he gave me that confidence. He gave me that clarity which I was lacking at that time. So Nitin was merely just trying to push me to someone who can really, launch me in a grand way. That was what his opinion was, that you have a chance that many people don't have. Don't lose it. Don't lose the opportunity and try and do something, small time. Go big, go grand. That was Nitin's.
Nagarjuna Garu always maintained that your first film would be from your own production. What made you decide on this project?
The project with Nitin, see, first thing is we have a very good relation. I'm very, very close to Nitin. And genuinely, Sudhakar Reddy Garu is a well-wisher of our family. He's actually the one who sent us the script of Manam. So we have a lot of mutual goodwill there. So it was not very hard for us to give it to them, because we felt that they were really trying to, they genuinely wanted to launch me in a big way. They weren't trying to get anything else out of it. They wanted to spend a lot of money and, launch me in a grand way. And now I think of them as family. So I'm glad I went ahead. They really were the backbone of the project.
How easy or tough was it to work with Nitin, the producer?
I've had the dream debut not only because of the film, but because of the way our team has worked and the smoothness of the project. I have not had one hiccup, not one delay, not one problem during the last 6 months of my life. So I couldn't have asked for a better team. Really, I couldn't have asked for a better team.
So do you think such huge budget you've shot abroad, you can carry off the film?
We sold the film. The business is done. So now it just has to collect that much. But my producers are safe, I know that. But the thing is, you're right, big budget for a debutant. I don't know where this hype, where this started. I don't exactly know at what point it started. But I know that the Akkineni fans especially have put a lot of expectations, lot of support right from the beginning. And that's probably where the hype of this film came from. But the thing is, Vinagaru has made a film, he's made a product of that scale. He's really put in a lot of work to show a grand film. There's a lot of scale in this film. The canvas of the film itself is very large. So I'm confident that the budget has been spent in the right areas and that we will be showing the right amount of richness in the visuals.
What are the kind of scripts that you're looking at?
Like even this script, I never expected that I'll be doing an action, this much of an action film first up. But when I read the script, I realized that you can't pre-plan saying that I want to do this sort of film only now. When you listen to a script, you have to listen to it as a script. You have to give it its own individual respect, and whether you connect to it or not, that's up to you. I feel that any script that I connect to and I believe that will be a hit, or I believe that the audience will like, I will do. So I'm not trying to say that I only want to do action, I only want to do love. I want to take each script as it comes, but at the same time, any actor will want to do a variety of scripts. So I'm open to anything. Really, I'm open to anything. And if I believe that
acting with your brother?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure. Card.
I'm definitely sure. My father, myself, my brothers, we'll all do a film, and that I can't predict when the right script has to come, the right moment has to come.
Akil, the music of Akil actually has two big music directors from the industry, which is a very rare trend, So what do you think about the music of the film?
See, the reason behind that was that I wanted to have a variety of music. I wanted to have more flavor in the album, and Hindi does it every film. I mean, that's how they work. So I thought, why not outsource? Why not just? I mean, people are excited to see multi-starers, where two actors are making a film. Why not try and make multi-technicians, multi-music directors? There's nothing. It's not disrespecting or respecting anyone more or less. It's just that I wanted to have in one album more variety of music. And since it was my debut film, I wanted it to be as big as possible. And now Mani Sharma Garu is doing our RR. So we'll have a lot of flavor in terms of sound for the film.
I believe Anup is very close to the family, and
Anup gave us Manam,
right.
So we will always cherish that.
Yeah, so was that the reason why you wanted to have Anup?
I believed in Anup. I see a lot of fire in Anup when it comes to work. He's very hardworking, and more importantly, he gives his 100% for every song and every. He's very interactive. That's what I like about him. I like interactive people who share things, interact, try and get involved in the script. So I really like that in him, and that's why I went, and that's when Anup asked, saying that I do want to do this film. His interest levels, his fire in his, they say in Telugu, kasi, that was always there in him. So Vinay Garu and me both, we saw it straight away, and we're glad, because throughout the script he's been like there wanting to do more and more.
How was it to work with Saisha? You both come from filmy backgrounds, and both of you making your first debut. How was the
I realized after working with Saisha, I realized that there's a certain amount of basic film knowledge that comes with people coming from a film family. Anyone coming from a film background, you're not, even though you're doing your first film, you don't behave like a debutant, or you don't behave like a newcomer. You have basic senses, set knowledge. You are aware of what's going on a movie set. You don't look clueless. So that I saw in her. She's very comfortable on set, and she's very confident about herself, and very, very easily adaptive. You can keep her in any situation and she'll perform confidently. She's not the type who will say I can't do it. She's the type who will say I can do it. So she's a very confident girl and a brilliant dancer. She's very, very well trained in dancing.
You already did a cameo in Manam, and how was it after Manam, acting in a full-fledged movie, full-length movie?
Very different, because Manam was just 2 days. We walk in, walk out. Not much work, not much time to think whether I'm doing something right or not. The thing is, when you're doing your first film, you have to carry the film. So from day one, you're given most importance, but at the same time you're given most responsibility, because you are the one carrying the film. So anywhere I show any lack of confidence, energy or anything, the film shows lack of confidence or energy. So that whole transition from being the boy to becoming the man, I felt in this film.
What is the USP of Akhil in Akil?
Confidence, I'll say confidence. And that confidence came because Vinay Garu is that sort of man. He keeps everyone in the comfort zone, and he kept saying, do not feel anything less. You are a star. You are going to make it huge. Be that confident. Be confident. You are the hero. That's how he treats his actors. He really loves them. He really treats them very well. So, and I keep saying this everywhere, that he really makes you feel so good and comfortable. So I really enjoyed working with him.
What different do we see in Akhil, the film actually, that the audiences, the Abhimanlu can get out of Akhil?
I think, see, the thing is, the Vinay Garu's characters usually are the very confident, heroic characters. I'm not that confident in real life. But I don't know, I haven't thought about it. Am I that similar to what I am in the film? I dance a lot in the film. I don't dance a lot in real life.
You don't relate to the character?
No, I definitely relate it.
But you're not the same?
I wouldn't say the same. The character in the film is he's a very street smart guy. Very street smart, and
you come across like that?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Maybe I did relate to the character a lot. He's a cool guy. He's not a loud fellow. He's cooler. He's on the cooler side. Reacts when he needs to react.
So what's up next after Akhil?
I honestly had put everything on hold about 2-3 months back. Offers coming in is different. I just wanted to concentrate completely on this. More than just concentrating on this, I want to take the step right after its release. So once release has happened, once I see the result of the film, once I know what's happened with the film and me, then I want to take a decision. My first 2-3 films, I want to take it a step at a time, not rush into anything.
Akhil, we asked a couple of our followers on Twitter to post a few questions. So there are a few questions that I would like to ask. There's Navya who asks, what's his biggest fear and when will there be a chat session?
My biggest fear? That I won't do well in films. That's the biggest fear I have in my life.
Really?
And the chat session will be, I think I'm doing one tomorrow.
And there's Srilata, she asked him about few words about the female fan following that he has.
It feels good. I feel shy about it, but it feels really, really good. I thank all of them a lot.
Okay, Karthik Reddy says, ask him any Bollywood plans in near future.
Near future, I'm not sure. Plans are there, but I need to consolidate at home first.
There's a Twitter handle called Akhil, okay? It says, ask him which songs of his father would he want to remake.
I think I wouldn't want to remake a song unless a situation comes, but I like that song Kanne Petro from Hello Brothers, and yeah, that's about it. I think old is gold, no? Leave it untouched better.
So Akhil, we have a segment called One Shot.
Okay.
I would want you to,
You need one word answers.
yeah. Okay, women find Akhil sexy because?
I don't know.
You really don't know.
I have to find myself sexy. They find me a cool guy.
Your favorite VV Vinayak film?
Nayak. Dil. Sorry. Dil first, then Nayak.
Okay, best body in Tollywood?
Prabhas.
A recent performance that blew you away?
I liked Mahesh Babu in Srimantra.
Next director you would like to work with?
Trivikram Srinivas.
Who would you see as the ideal casting for the following superheroes? Superman,
Superman. Prabhas after Bahubali.
Hulk?
Hellboy Rana.
If you were the only man left on earth, who are the 3 women from the film industry you would want to be left?
Interesting question. Any industry?
Yeah, any industry.
I think I'd choose
That would be easy, I know.
Deepika Padukone. First time I'm doing this. It's not coming very spontaneously. I like Priyanka Chopra a lot. I think she's very, very hardworking.
So Deepika, Priyanka?
And of recent times, not very rapid, no?
No, it's fine too.
Maybe I like Konkana Sen Sharma. I think she's a great actress.
Which of the following celebs do you need the following? A stylist?
Okay.
You have to give me an answer.
A stylist.
Am I putting you on a spot?
Me, I need a stylist. I don't have a full-time stylist at the moment.
Very smart. A gym membership?
Gym membership. I'm not going to give you anything spicy. I'm the least. Who are my friends who I can say and who are not fit? I'm going to pass.
Okay. A Telugu tutor?
A Telugu tutor. Yeah, this I can answer. Telugu tutor. Saisha needs a Telugu tutor for sure.
Have you ever, yes or no, okay, drunk dialed an ex?
Drunk dialed an ex? No.
Hooked up in a public place?
Hooked up in a public place? Where public has seen me? No ways, no.
Crashing into a party?
Yeah, crashing a party, yeah, I have. And I went and yelled at them for not inviting me. Okay. Yeah.
Hot or not? Amy Jackson?
Hot.
Samantha?
Not.
Kajal?
Hot.
Tamanna?
No other option?
Oh, hot or not, yeah.
Not.
You're not very easy to please, I guess.
Easy to?
Please, I suppose. Yeah, I'm done with my segment.
Yeah. I need to be more prepared next time. I need to have
You
better
didn't see
answers.
this coming.
Not at all.
Okay. I would like you to tell the audience what they can expect from the movie.
Action entertainer, yes, but there is something in the film that you will not be expecting. We've done our best to treat a commercial film in the most fresh manner possible, and we've gone all out with visuals, so you can definitely expect to come and see a large canvas film.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, and wishing you the best with this film.
Thanks.
Yeah.